Helpers of the jungle. The jungle was always full of life, birds chirping, rivers flowing, and animals going about their day. But in this vast and lively forest, there were times when trouble arose. And whenever an animal needed help, they knew exactly who to call: Milo the monkey and Ella the elephant. Milo was quick and clever, always swinging from tree to tree, thinking of smart ways to solve problems. Ella, on the other hand, was strong and wise, always using her strength and kindness to lend a helping trunk. Together, they were the jungle's best problem solvers. The baby parrot's fall. One bright morning, Milo was hanging upside down from a branch, nibbling on a juicy mango, when he heard a tiny chirp. Looking around, he spotted a baby parrot on the ground, its little wings fluttering weakly. "Oh no! You must have fallen from your nest," Milo said, rushing to the baby bird's side. The baby parrot chirped sadly, looking up at the tall tree where its nest was perched high on a thin branch. Milo scratched his head. "I can climb trees, but that branch is too thin for me to reach safely." Just then, Ella arrived, her big ears flapping as she walked over. "What's wrong, Milo?" she asked. Milo explained the situation, and Ella smiled. "I have an idea." She gently lifted her trunk and let Milo climb onto her head. Then, stretching as high as she could, she lifted her trunk toward the nest. Milo carefully placed the baby parrot back inside, where its mother chirped happily in thanks. "Another job well done," Milo cheered, and Ella let out a happy trumpet. The river rescue. A few days later, a loud cry echoed through the jungle. "Help! Someone help!" Milo and Ella hurried toward the sound and found a family of deer standing by the riverbank, their eyes filled with worry. "My little fawn fell into the river," the mother deer cried. The young fawn was struggling against the strong current, its tiny legs kicking frantically. Without wasting a second, Milo jumped onto Ella's back. "Ella, get me closer to the water." Ella waded into the river, standing firm against the rushing current. As she got closer, Milo reached out his tail and called to the fawn. "Grab on!" The fawn stretched its tiny mouth and bit onto Milo's tail. Carefully, Milo pulled while Ella stepped backward, bringing them safely to shore. The mother deer nuzzled her baby lovingly. "Thank you, Milo and Ella. You saved my child." Ella smiled. "That's what friends are for." Milo grinned. "Anytime."
Under a shady tree sat a small tortoise, looking lost and scared. "Hey there, what's wrong?" Milo asked, hopping down beside the tortoise. "I wandered too far from my home," the tortoise said. "Now, I don't know how to get back." Milo rubbed his chin. "Where do you live?" "In a burrow near the big rock by the river," the tortoise said. "That's far away," Ella said. "You must have been walking for a long time." The tortoise nodded sadly. Milo and Ella exchanged glances, and Milo smiled. "Don't worry, we'll get you home in no time." Ella gently lifted the tortoise with her trunk and placed him on her back. "Hold on tight." As they walked, Milo kept an eye out for landmarks, and soon enough, they found the big rock by the river. "This is it, my home," the tortoise cried happily, crawling into his burrow. "Be careful next time," Ella advised kindly. "I will, thank you so much," the tortoise said gratefully. The jungle celebration word spread quickly about Milo and Ella's kindness, and soon the animals of the jungle decided to throw a celebration in their honor. That evening, under the glowing moonlight, the jungle came alive with music and laughter. The birds sang songs, the rabbits danced, and even the shy hedgehogs joined in. The mother parrot, the deer family, and the tortoise all came to thank Milo and Ella once more. Milo stretched lazily and smiled. "Helping others is the best feeling, isn't it, Ella?" Ella nodded, looking around at their happy friends. "It sure is." And from that day on, Milo and Ella continued to help anyone in need, proving that kindness and teamwork could make the jungle a better place for all.